This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we continued exploring the underwater facility as we slowly walked towards our destination. Well, we found a couple people alive. One dude who's got to help us, and then he got eaten promptly by sharks in true horror movie fashion. And then after that, we found a couple people alive who tried to kill us by decompressioning the compartment we were in. Luckily, we had enough computer spikes to get out. And then when they finally calmed down, they told us that to get rid of the Phyrexian shark, we either had to poison the water or destroy the equipment that the Republic had been working on for years in preparation for getting enough KotOR to fight the Sith Republic. Well, too bad they met a Jedi who cares more about... Oh. Huh. Shortcut. Well, I did not expect that. Alright. Back outside I go. Huh. Well, that's nice to know. Yeah, we can do this by ourselves. We're fine. We're fine. It's good. It's good. I didn't realize that, I forgot. I knew one of these areas was supposed to be able to take me back inside the facility, so it's that way. So we just remember that for later. I guess it's loading up a bit faster. I guess it's because despite it being outside and everything, there's only so much in the area, so that's not too bad. Anyway, yeah, we're right. Unfortunately, because we only got one Enviro suit, gotta go out here by ourselves. No companions. Although HK wouldn't really do well with the water anyway. Although, apparently, if you play Old Republic, there's some new... Apparently, in some of the storylines, apparently HK can work underwater, so, you know, just saying. Either that or the people who write the Old Republic MMORPG are not very good at writing because they haven't played the KotOR games properly, but that's just me. Huh. There's the Culto and the bridge. Let's see. Accessing harvester control. Success. Ah, we can either feed the toxin into the vents or add fuel tank pressure control or abort. I'm not into abortions, you know, no, just kidding. Not even gonna touch that with the 10-foot pole. Let's access the pressure tanks. Letting pressure control layer success. Modulator warning, hydrolum, unstable at 4 million second. Pressure would rupture container pod. Continue. Alright. Fuel injector, let's see, they're both at 0 from what I heard. We need to get to 4. Ah, it's a standard numbers puzzle where we have to like insert numbers, take so much out, and so forth. Fuel injector pod at 3 of... Oh, whoops, I went by too fast. Okay, they're both at 0. Pod 0 of 3, 0 of 5. Usually you have to fill the injector, then transfer it to the container. Then actually I might have done it wrong. No. Yeah, I think I did it. I think I did it wrong. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry. My bad. Okay, we want to fill the container. Then transfer it over to the injector. Then we want to dump it. Wait, what is it again? Okay, yeah, we want to dump the injector pod. And then we want to transfer it over again. And then we want to fill the container pod again. Then we want to transfer it over. Oh, okay, there we go. Emergency shutdown. Wait, warning, container pod disabled. Evacuate immediately. I did it, by the way. Anyway, that's how we're supposed to do it. Yeah, sorry. I mixed that up, and the very first time I was like, whoops! Wrong direction. Anyway, yeah, that's how you solve the puzzle. Not that hard. You only really do the toxin thing if you're really lazy. Alright, well, if the scientists have told me correctly, the Phyrexian shark shouldn't attack me. I think if you don't solve that puzzle, you auto get killed when you run across this. Now that the KotOR harvester machine has been destroyed, the Great Fraction shows no signs of hostility, allows you to pass. Yeah, if we just walked here, I think the game lets us get killed, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I played the game, but best not to take chances. So now, the only reason we wanted to do all this is because the star map is supposed to be somewhere down here. Lo and behold, my friends, we find the star map right before us. Hooray! We finally get to the star map after, like, I think, like, what, 12 or 13 episodes of me putting this off? Something like that. We finally got the third map. I was just trying to get rid of all the side quests, folks. I mean, our side quests, so that way we can focus on the end game when we finally get to it. The only thing I have to do, really, quest-wise, is get the try to finish the swoop races. I'm still trying to do that, but we'll figure it out eventually. All right. Quest for the Starforge. You've discovered another ancient star map beneath the oceans of Manan. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map you find fills in more missing pieces of the puzzle. Hopefully, once you find all the star maps, it'll give you the location of the Starforge, which means we've only got one more left, which is Korriban, which is the home of the Sith Empire. Or at least the Academy. And mission for the Republic. You've overloaded the fuel tanks for the KotOR harvesting machinery and caused it to explode. With the great machine gone, the giant Phyrexian shark lost interest and returned to wherever it was layered. You found one of the star maps in the ruins it had been guarding. You can now tell the Republic about what happened. So time to go back. Yeah, too bad it doesn't auto like teleport us to the next spot. I think we can actually go back to the place to tell the I think the scientists are still there, I think, but you could pretty much skip them if you want to and just go back. You basically go to that one room which takes you back to the main hall, so, and it's locked before because so you don't just skip to the end game. And yeah, I know that's kind of a cheesy shot, but at expanding the area, but really it wasn't that bad. But basically, if you put the toxin in, it basically shows the fish going belly side up. Which, if I remember correctly, there is a possibility if you do the dark side version of this, there is a possibility of you basically not being able to, if you're not careful, you could possibly not finish the game. So before you do, basically make sure you have a save before the... Actually, no, I'm going to double check and see if the scientists are there really quick. They probably already left, but anyway, yeah, if you poison the water, I think there's a chance if you do something out of order or do it the wrong way, like if you basically something happens to where you can basically you've basically locked your game into a dead end, which is like one of the few issues with this game if you're doing like dark side mode. I don't remember what exactly triggers it, and it's not like a glitch in the game, it's just story progression comes to a point where you can't beat the game. So let's see if they say anything.
We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Phyrexian shark, the guardian of the KotOR or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now. But we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
Well, I'm glad you feel about it. What do you think, Kano?
I saw what happened on the camera, and I can't believe what you did. How could you willfully destroy the KotOR harvesting machinery? That'll set us back years. I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry into your actions. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue team down for us.
You know, I could still murder you. And the fact I'm a Jedi, so I'm above your scrutiny, so haha. Yeah, he's kind of, you always have to have in these types of moral quandary games, you always have to have the one jackass character, you know, that tells you that you should have done the evil act because it's the betterment, even though you clearly know and the game rewards you. Okay, technically we didn't get light side points for doing it, but it was the right thing to do in the long run. But alright, well, talking with them, I guess time to tell the Selkath about the mercenaries, and time to tell the Republic what happened. Obviously, they're not going to be the military is not going to be too pleased with their actions, but technically we are working for the Jedi and as an outside source, so it's not like, you know, it's not like we have, the military has jurisdiction over us. Isn't it great being a space wizard? You can jump, use flips, have light swords, use the Force, and basically no one can challenge you other than another space wizard. Which I don't know how I really feel about that from the Star Wars like canon, that that Jedi can only kill Jedi. I like how at least in this series and some of the books, that regular people can actually fight Jedi. You know, like bounty hunters and stuff like that. I don't like the Jedi being like these invincible people that can only be beaten by other such things. I don't know. I feel like there's just no interest in that. I feel like I would like the stories about the normal man or bounty hunter who somehow survives, you know, the encounter with the Jedi, or beats a Jedi, you know. I don't know. I find that more entertaining overall. Oh well. It's good, cool either way. Can we not go through that? Huh. I could have swore that door was openable. Alright. I'll just take the long way. I could have swore that we could open that door. So, Julie, HK, what'd you talk about while I was gone? Oh, Master, I was just talking about the many ways you could kill a meatbag. Oh, sorry, I fell asleep during halfway through your story, HK. What was that about killing meatbags? Yeah, I'm not very good at improv conversations with my characters. Too bad. What was that one again? Was that the... That was just the security computer. Actually, is that one guy still here, or did he leave? Because remember there was that one dude who said, or was it Selkath? He's basically just like, nah, I'm not going in there. He's probably gone or something, I bet. And he's not here. He might have even taken the extra submersible and ran out. There's no, nothing else to do. Alright. Well, with the third map in hand, let's go back to land. And like I said, I've made multiple saves, so if I need to go back at some point and see if I missed any treasure. Although really, like I said, a lot of rare stuff isn't even from like locked stuff anyway. Usually it's from people or things, or completing certain side quests. And yeah, since we got rid of the Frax and Shark, no one interfered with us. Hey, it's one of the Republic dudes. Hey, Roland. We found out what happened.
I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Oh, seriously. I wasn't getting glitches in the dialogue when I was underwater. Why is it I'm now getting it again? Oh well. The Selkath went insane. And your construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic Firaxian shark that drove all the Selkath insane. We call it Jaws.
That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think the shark's name is actually Jaws. I think it's called something else. The Jaws is the movie franchise itself, but Jaws actually isn't the shark. It's like... You know what? I think he actually has a name. It's like a goofy name, actually, weirdly enough. Like Wayland or something like that. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. A few scientists have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
Oh, yeah, it was damaged. The harvesting machine was destroyed by yours truly.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need, and for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Oh, we did. None of your business. Yeah, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Alright. We get to complete the quest and we get experience. Everyone gains levels. Hooray! Levels for you! A levels for you, and you, and you. Alright, whoops. Okay. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about when those dudes tried to choke us, I think if you actually wear the breathing mask, I think you survive that encounter. Now that I think about it, because I was just looking at my items, I saw the breathing mask. I'm like, I think if you actually equip that, I think you can actually survive the encounter or something like that. Ah, well. Anyway, so oh, they moved to okay, we got the completed the mission for the Republic. You told Roland Wayne about the giant fraction shark, the KotOR, and what happened at the Harakert station. He is glad that the situation was resolved, but most distressed he resorted to blowing the machinery to do it. Hopefully now, though, the Republic will repair their base and things will get back to normal. At least you managed to get the star map. It's almost like just a grunt in the face, you know what I mean? It's just like, at least you destroyed the possibility of your own army winning the war. Gum, you know. Anyway, let's level up. Let's see, what is all his wisdoms? Usually, I either want to level up his wisdom or his dex because of his or wisdom because of his stats or because of his spells. Yeah, we'll do wisdom. I think after that, I might put him in dex. Well, no, I only get one more. By the end of the game, I'm only get one more tribute anyway. So. Alright, now I can finally do force speed as well. Although, really, for Jolie, it's not as important for him. I can't get force lightning yet. So, okay, we'll just do force speed. Alright, and HK, let's see what you got. You need a dex. I still don't know why they gave you strength. You don't need that at all. Oh well. Alright, repair. Actually, awareness wouldn't be too bad just because... Yeah, we'll put awareness, why not? Alright,
yes.
Nice. Alright, now time to... Let's see if we can finally tell that one dude about crap. That guy about the hiring the mercenaries, because the quest is still available, so we can probably finally tell him about that. Oh, right, and I can also swap out my... I should be able to swap out my companions here pretty soon. I wonder what happened. Well, let me swap out my characters. Oh, and there's a cutscene. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. No problems. Oh. Oh, dear. Hey, guys.
Stop, human! We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of Galactic Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that sent it to the Galactic Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer by your actions, or we will force to take you by force.
You'll never take me alive, coppers! You see? Very well, I will come peacefully. Looks like we're back. Why do I feel like we're going to go back to the trials again? 3 times, game! 3 times! 3 trials! Have you not heard of Double Jeopardy? Does Mananlon does not have that? I'm a Jedi, for God's sakes. Or Force sakes. Yep, we're back on trial again! But if they could do that, the whole system could.
Silence! There's a number outside to hear! Well, human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. Galactic Rift is the most precious resource on Manan. Anything that threatens it or the KotOR produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. As much as I admire your Republic and your Order in particular, I believe you'll have a hard time explaining your role in the incident adequately. You have determined that you are responsible for the detonation that occurred near the Galactic Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be grave indeed. What have you done to the rift?
Just force persuade. Sith are trying to collapse the Galactic Rift. The explosions were at the research station. Both our governments set up there. Oh, yeah, we're gonna tell the truth on this one. I think that's the best way to go.
Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot. Silence!
He has a dirty looking swing.
What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions?
Let's see. The machinery had woken up a giant fraction shark.
A giant fraction? Could it be? Impossible. It is only legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed this shark, human?
I'm not even doing the same voices because I cannot tell which judge is different, folks. There's no way. I have to give them basically the same voice. I didn't kill... I destroyed the machinery to save it.
The progenitor, it must have been... Be quiet, this is merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it is the Lifebringer, the ancestors of our species, think of what this can mean. It has always been layered there, then perhaps the KotOR. Enough, Off-Worlder, you're not to hear of such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, to cast your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both in your actions and what you must do in response. This court will adjourn while we deliberate.
Oh, that didn't take too long. Wasn't a bad lesson.
We have reviewed your actions and the situations, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant fraction, which we believe is the source of our KotOR, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over.
Well, that didn't take too long. That was still annoying that we had to go through trial again. Well, anyway, the reason why I say that there is a possible end game, like basically you are screwed, is right here. If you poison it, there's a chance you basically get that you won't be able to lie to them, and basically you get killed, and you can't do anything about it. You have to do it. So yeah, that's why I always make a save before that, just in case if anything happens. So alright, but yeah, now we can actually switch out characters because the game wanted us to force us into that encounter. So alright, let's you know, after getting the final star map and everything, I think it's time to do some conversations with our allies, I think. Oh, and level them up as well. Getting really close to leveling everyone up. We're we're getting closer to the, not quite the end game, but we're getting there. See, Honey. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put her on strength. Let's see. She's good at awareness and that. Can she do? Let's see. She doesn't get as many force points as everyone else, so she's kind of could give her stasis field. Because this basically slows people, if I remember correctly, except droids, right? But Force Wave always works on droids, so let's do that. Okay. And Bastila. Let's see. You... she still fights close hand-to-hand combat, so I think and her dex is pretty high, so we'll give her strength on this, I think. Same thing as Juhani, pretty much. Let's see, that's her immunity. Destroy droid. Yeah, we'll do Force Wave again for her too. Alright, anyway. Let's go and save it. Sorry, bad habit. I've just got to save it every other second. Otherwise, I'm not doing it right. I'm not. Alright, anyway. Okay, anyway, time to talk to our companions. I think we've got some new dialogue for Bastila. I don't think we finished her storyline yet, did we? Or her official, like, let's see. Nope. Alright, let's talk to her.
How can I help?
Yeah, looks like she doesn't have
Then I
anything
suggest
new. I might keep her in my party and take her to get the reward for the mercenaries before.
How may I be of assistance to you?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Oh.
Of course.
I could have sworn I unlocked some new dialogue options for them. Well, I'll keep them in the group while we go. Let's see. I need to go. Oh, there. No, is that where I need to go? The Mercenary Enclave? Huh. It's weird how the game just lasts right there. I'm kind of glad that we're pretty. That we finished this and we're pretty close in time. That means it'll give me a chance to off-screen try to finish the swoop races, so I can try and finish that before we leave the planet. I'm just equipping them for the purposes of. Have you news for me, human? I described the way the humans are hiring mercenaries. Yeah, they're sending them down to a secret base on Galactic Rift. Galactic Rift? This is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate, I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manon. But I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manon. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Galactic Rift is the sword of Manon's KotOR. I fear the science station may damage protection of the delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the KotOR, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, you know?
You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facility, recall their people before they do something they'll regret. Yeah, we kind of already did that. But I think you're supposed to do this before we go down there, but whoops, they couldn't. They lost all contact with the science faculty. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation. But I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. They are the ancient mysteries with the Galactic Rift that even we, Selkat, do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened some of the best left undisturbed. Yeah, they awoke a creature which fed on KotOR. A creature feeding on the KotOR? There are many mysteries of the Rift I would have never known. That would be one of them. The Republic building disturbed it, no doubt. What has happened to this creature? Why would we lie about it being dead even though it isn't? The creature's alive. It's a most unexpected development, but one that will warrant investigation at a later time. Perhaps this Republic we Selkat may eventually solve. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manon. Here's the payment I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there's much I must do to ensure that we can uncover the Republic's actions. Alright, we finally complete the mission. Get credits and experience for it. Wait, was HK looking at his fingers? Weird. Alright, let's see what the completed quest for that is. Manon, you told Nilko about the Republic faculty and the Galactic Rift. He thanked you and said he would try to cover for the Republic's actions. Seems that some Selkath, at least, are definitely on the Republic's side. And with the fact we basically saved their, I don't know if I can call him a god, but some being of importance, I assume that they have even more sense to trust me in this case. But you know what? I think it's time to go back to the ship and rest our weary heads as we decide what to do next. Since we've gotten 3 of the star maps, we only need 1 left to find out about where Malik and Revan went so long ago, and to finally stop them from whatever Malik's doing, because Revan's gone. He was beaten by Bastila, so there's that. But gotta find out what Malik learned there and why he has this why he has what he has, like weapons and armor and so forth and so on. So. Oh man, but Korriban's gonna be a whole different breed altogether, because from what people have been telling us, Korriban is the Sith Academy, so we have to deal with Dark Jedi. So I wonder how we're gonna deal with that at all. Something we're gonna have to think about. I mean, we're light-sided Jedi. How will we ever be able to hide our feelings enough from Dark Jedi to even go inside the temple? It's definitely one danger over the other. Perhaps I should talk it over with my companions as we decide what to do next. So in the next episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, we shall tackle the Sith Academy and go in the heart of danger to find the final star map. Join me, will you? Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.